Welcome to the walkthrough of my CRO or conversion rate optimization dashboard based on Google Analytics 4 data. This dashboard allows you to analyze each stage of your purchase funnel for e-commerce stores purchase funnel. Immediately open the dashboard, you will see the performance of your key metrics here. We started with total revenue, which is most likely your KPI, and you can see all the drivers here. Item views, number of times a product or an item has been viewed, add to cart, number of times the add to cart event has been triggered, or the number of time an item or a product has been added to cart. Then you have the checkout, number of time the checkout page has been visited, the number of transactions that has occurred, which is purchase, and then the number of total users that has visited your website within the selected time range. The time we selected is last month, so you can see it's comparing to the previous month. We are currently in December of 2025. The last month is November of 2025, and this means the comparison is to October of 2025. And then this chart here is showing performance of each of your key metrics over the last 13 months. So the default metric is total revenue, but you can change that to any other metric here. You can change it to item view, but you can also combine it to see performance of both of the metric over time. So you can view one of them, but you can combine multiple to see performance over the last 13 months. And then if you come down here, you are seeing the daily breakdown of each of the key metric performance over time. So the selected time range is last month, which is November. So you are seeing the performance of each of these key metric for November of 2025 on a daily basis. You are seeing daily breakdown, but you can also see weekly or monthly breakdown. If you click on this three down arrow, you can see the weekly breakdown of each of this metric, and you press it more, click on it one more time, you can see the monthly breakdown. So the default one is the daily breakdown, but you can also select, the default metric here is total revenue again, but you can click on the optional metric here to select another metric to view the daily breakdown of another metric. But you can also combine it like the previous charts. You can combine multiple metrics. You can see the performance of both metric over time. Each of these metric are also showing you performance compared to previous period. So you can see November 2021, November 21, 2025 compared to October 21, 2025 for total revenue and items view. So that's how to use that chart to do more deeper analysis. And then you see the user purchase funnel here. You can see how users are moving from one stage of your funnel to the another. You can see 50,000 plus users started the session, but 19,000 plus view the product, and then 7,000 plus, almost 8,000, add an item to cart, and then you see 4,221 begin a checkout, and then 2,135 finally made a purchase. So you can see the same number here showing here, and you can also see the percentage. So the percentage is showing you the conversion rate the from the previous stage of the funnel to the current stage. So this 39.93 is telling you that out of the 19,710 people users that view a product or an item on your website, only 39.93%, which is 7,371, add an item to cart, and it's telling you 53.6% of them of this 7,871 begin checkout, and out of this 4,223 that begin a checkout, 2,135 of them, or 50.56% of them, of this number, made a purchase. So you can also change this percentage to see total, to see comparison to total. So instead of seeing conversion, number of users that move from one stage of the funnel to another, you can see how they move from the very beginning to to purchase. So we, instead of 2000, instead of 50.56 here, you can see maybe 1 point or 2 points percent. It's telling you that 2% of people that started the session made a purchase. So depending on your use case, personally I use both for analysis, but this is what I'm using for this particular dashboard. So you can change, I'm just letting you know that you can change it to see percentage of total, not just the user that move from each stage to the other. And then finally we have the table here showing you the full funnel being breakdown by key dimension like session, source and median. And if you click and drill up to default channel group, so you can see organic search, email, page search. You can click to go back to the default, which is session, source and media, and you can drill down to more, to break this key metrics down by another other dimensions such as landing page. If you click on it again, it will show breakdown by device category, and if you click on it again, it will show you breakdown by new versus returning users. So this allow you to analyze how user behave, how new user behave compared to returning user, how user that visited on a desktop and mobile behave compared to other device category, which landing page, how each landing page are performing for each of this stage of the purchase funnel. So you can do more granular analysis with this table. It tells you this majority of this chart here, they are only telling you what happened. This will tell you why they happen and the hints you on what to do next. So and then you have more filters here. Let's say session, social media and device category. You have landing page filter here, and then you have advanced landing page filter here that allow you to do deeper filtering of the dashboard. And then you can also click on any row of the table here to filter the entire dashboard. So you can see the entire dashboard will be filtered for just this selected session, source and medium. So that's all about how to use this free CRO or conversion rate optimization template. So the link to get the dashboard will be in the description and also in the first comment. So once you get the dashboard, just come here and make a copy. Click on make a copy, then select your GA4 data. Click on the under new data source. Click on the drop down arrow, then click on create data source. Click on Google Analytics and select your own Google Analytics property from here. Then after that, click on connect. Allow Looker Studio to do its thing. This is taking longer than usual. Then after that, click on add to report. After that, then click on copy report. So it's gonna take a few seconds, and then the dashboard will be populated with your own data, at least the selected GA4 data. So as you can see, since I selected the same GA4 property, you are seeing the same thing here. But once you select your own GA4 property, the dashboard will be populated with your own data, and then that's it. You can continue to use it for free. But if you want more or deeper analysis of your e-commerce website or store, you can go to our website dataclear.com to see our pro e-commerce dashboard for better and more in-depth analysis. But for basic analysis, reporting and monitoring, this is really all you need. So thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.